"You're such a fool, we're getting a divorce," my husband yelled over the phone just as I got back from a business trip. "I've tolerated everything until now, but I've reached my limit. If you don't want a divorce, apologize right now." Got it. Yay, I got it. Instead of going to my husband's place at his parents' house, I headed somewhere else. My name is Olivia, I'm 28. I married Liam, who's 2 years older, 3 years ago. He's the son of the CEO at the company where we both work. Originally, I worked at a different company, but I switched jobs when we got married. Since then, I've been working hard as an employee at the company of Liam's family to become the next CEO's wife. He disliked us working together, but it was his father's command. My job is demanding, and long business trips are the norm. Thinking about having kids, the atmosphere isn't relaxed enough for that. Lately, our relationship has been deteriorating rather than improving. Being too busy, we end up arguing over trivial things. Just the other day, right before leaving, he yelled at me, "Hey Olivia, why didn't you wake me up on time?" "I did wake you multiple times. You yelled, 'Let me wake up on my own.'" "Don't wake me up, so I was just preparing breakfast." "What? I didn't say that. Stop lying." "I'm not lying. I woke you up like 20 times. The alarm was ringing non-stop." "What if I'm late? Dad will scold me again." Why do I have to be scolded for his inability to wake up? Initially, I tolerated his unreasonable scolding, but eventually, I started to fight back. Because of that, we had a huge fight recently, screaming divorce. Although his parents mediated then, I was getting tired of him immediately resorting to divorce whenever something happened. One day, while I was preparing for a business trip, he approached me looking grumpy. "Hey Olivia, you're off on another vacation, huh?" Apparently, he resented my business trips, always mocking them as vacation. I snapped back, tired of his attitude. "It's not a vacation, it's a business trip. Why do I have to repeat the same thing every time? Neglecting household chores for your vacation, huh? Pushing all the household chores on me, probably going sightseeing, right? Come on. This is work for your company, you know. Why can't you just accept that it's a business trip? A newbie like you going on a business trip doesn't really help, it's practically a trip. Always this. Can't you tell the difference between a vacation and a business trip?" "Well, it's the truth, isn't it? You said I'm pushing household chores on you, but you've never done any household chores while I'm away. When I'm not around, he only orders takeout, lets the laundry pile up, and doesn't even take out the trash. With him doing nothing yet having such an attitude, it's truly stressful. Even the previous divorce uproar was triggered by his attitude. We both spend equal time at work, yet all the household chores is left to me. And on top of that, he acts all high and mighty, playing the lord of the manor, which I just can't stand. Trying to discuss it, he never admits his faults. Instead, he always blames me. As I continued preparing silently for my business trip, he yelled again. Seriously, the next CEO's wife shouldn't be leisurely going on business trips. If you're not assertive like me, you'll be disrespected by the other employees. I'm working this hard because I'm going to be the next CEO's wife, right? I need to learn the job and meet various clients. After all, you live this good life because I'm the CEO's son. You should listen to me more. What are you talking about? The company's success is thanks to the hard-working employees. Instead of boasting about being the CEO's son, you should work harder. Then, Liam exclaimed, "What did you say?" as his face turned bright red. What do you mean work harder? Just the other day, other employees were gossiping that you push overtime and tough jobs onto others and always complain. What? Who said that? I'll fire them immediately. That's what I mean. Why can't you see that you're bringing shame on your father's name by being like this? With a crazed look, Liam's eyes widened, and he abruptly grabbed and yanked my bangs. Don't get cocky. Who do you think got you a job at this top company, huh? Ouch. Let go. You're only working at this top company because you married me. Understand? No more business trips. I won't allow you to neglect home for trips. I've told you over and over, it's for work. Shut up. Don't talk back. You married me, so just listen to what I say. He suddenly released my hair, and I fell down from the recoil. If we keep arguing like this, it might lead to another divorce drama. I forcefully kicked yelling Liam out of the room and prepared for my business trip. When I come back, I'll have to do a week's worth of household chores he's piled up. I'm sure I'll find clothes scattered all over the floor and the trash left as is. Just thinking about it made me tired before even leaving for the trip. The next day I went on my business trip as scheduled. I performed my duties without personal feelings. When I returned home after a week, I couldn't believe my eyes. Yeah, I'm home. The house was spotless, not a speck of dust anywhere. It was almost unchanged from the day I left for my trip. I was glad. Finally, Liam understood how I felt. He must have taken to heart and worked hard on the household chores. Just as I felt relieved that Liam was finally cooperative, I found a completed divorce form on the table. What is this? Next to it was a note. I'm going back to my parents' house. We're getting a divorce. I hurriedly called Liam, and he picked up right away. Hey, have you signed the divorce form yet? His relaxed tone made me furious. Wait, are you seriously considering divorce? Of course I am. Well, you'd be in trouble without me, wouldn't you? Don't just casually mention divorce like that. Then, Liam arrogantly began to set conditions, saying, if that's how it's going to be. If you don't neglect household chores and listen to me, I might consider calling off the divorce. And no more vacations. Ick. I've told you it's not a vacation. Are you talking back again? Then it's a divorce with a fool like you. Fool. Calling me a fool. And you can't even manage a single household chore yourself. If that's how he feels, then so do I. Understand. If you don't want a divorce, come apologize now. Got it. Suppressing my urge to yell back, I calmly responded. Yay, I got it. Just do as I say from the start. Now, come on. With that, he hung up the phone. I left home, not heading to Liam's family home but to the city hall instead. Of course, it was to file for divorce. The form was accepted without issue, and I was officially single again. 3 hours later, as I was packing at home, perhaps impatient that I hadn't come to apologize, Liam returned with his mother. As soon as they saw me, they started hurling insults. Hey, how long were you going to make us wait? Yay. Playing around while you should be taking care of Liam. Taking care. Liam not a child, isn't he? I retorted, and they both scowled. Shut up. Stop being stubborn, and apologize now. I'll divorce you. Being divorced would be more troublesome for you, Olivia, wouldn't it? Even though you could have been the next CEO's wife, is that really the attitude you want to take? And so, if you divorce me, you won't be able to live this luxurious life anymore. Are you okay with that? Well, I always thought you weren't right for Liam, so I don't really care. Haha. At a loss for words from their ridiculousness, Liam grinned devilishly. Listen, this is your last chance. Apologize now, or we're getting a divorce. I'll even kick you out of the company. Make up your mind. At that moment, anger surged through me like a ball of fire. I made it clear to him, who didn't understand his situation. We're already divorced, you know. What? As you wished, I filed for divorce earlier, and it was accepted. I'm no longer your wife. What? Liam and his mother gaped at me. After a moment of silence, he managed to stammer out, "What are you talking about? Divorce? That's a lie, right? You couldn't do that. Why lie about it? Why don't you check the civil records yourself if you doubt? No way." Then, his mother, who had been listening, started yelling. "Wait, Olivia. What have you done? Putting a stain on the future CEO Liam like this? Your son was the one who handed me the divorce form first. I just filed them. Don't make excuses. Cancel the divorce right now." Got it. Unfortunately, once a divorce is accepted, it can't be undone. And I have no intention of reversing it anyway. No. His mother was at a loss for words, and Liam slumped. Ignoring them, I spit out my frustration. I'm done balancing household chores and my job daily, only to be ridiculed every time I go on a business trip as if it's a vacation. To me now, you are nothing more than a burden. Bolivia, calm down. What? I am calm. You don't care about marriage. You only care about yourself, right? I didn't mean it like that. You're losing your position as the CEO's wife, you know. Are you okay with that? I didn't switch jobs to your company to become the CEO's wife. I don't know how much you've been pampered till now, but I didn't marry you to take care of you. Can you really give up this life? Just a bit more patience, and you would have been the CEO's wife. I refuse to continue being your caretaker. I'm not your mom. Go live your life on your own." With an unprecedented intensity, Liam was reduced to tears. His mother tried one last provocation, stammering, "Wait, Olivia. Do you understand? What's that? If you divorce Liam, you'll also be fired from the company." "So what?" "What? I've already contacted your father to say I'm quitting the company," I told them. What? Liam and his mother simultaneously exclaimed, their eyes wide with shock. Seeking confirmation, Liam started to call his father. After a few rings, his father answered, and he turned on the speaker phone. "Dad, listen to this. Olivia went ahead and filed for divorce. I heard. She said she's leaving the company too. She's so selfish and the worst, right? Fire her with your CEO authority right now." "Yeah, I should actually fire you immediately." "Wait, what?" As Liam froze, his mother confronted her husband. "What do you mean by that? No need for explanations. Liam has been nothing but a nuisance rather than a contribution to the company. I'm disappointed in your performance." "Wait, what are you saying to Liam all of a sudden?" "Shut up." His father rebuked his wife sharply. "Liam, your performance is poor. You misuse company property. You make unwanted advances towards female employees. You complain about the cafeteria food. Really, you're just no good. Do you think I don't know that your subordinates call you incompetent? No, that's a lie. It can't be. As much as you're my son, I can't cover for you anymore. If you're part of the company, you should understand. Just because you're the CEO's son doesn't mean you can take it easy at the company. But to fire me like this, the only thing praiseworthy is that you married a competent wife who does her job well. Olivia will continue at the company. You're fired, Liam." At his father's words, Liam's eyes widened in shock. To him, his father continued calmly. "Unlike you, Olivia is meticulous at her work and secures lots of contracts. We get a lot of business because companies want to work with her. Olivia did. But she was just overloaded with trips because she's new." "That's not true at all. We trusted Olivia to handle more business trips. You, however, have done nothing but mock her, calling it a vacation. That's not. Remember, there's no coming back home for you unless you become independent. Don't ever think of returning unless you sort yourself out. Got it? This can't be happening." Thus, Liam was disowned by his father, lost his job, and couldn't even return to his parents' home. His mother tried to defend him, resulting in, "It's because you spoil him," and it seems she was also divorced. They ended up living in an apartment, spending their meager savings, struggling to find jobs, and remaining unemployed for a long time. I still receive messages from Liam often. "Olivia, I was wrong. I won't mock you anymore. Please come back. I promise to take care of myself. Let's make up. I'm at my limit. Help me." I finally blocked his number because he was too persistent. Now, I'll never have to deal with that mama's boy again. As for me, I'm still working hard at the company under his father, the understanding CEO. I now have my own team, and I'm enjoying my fulfilling days at work. I'm grateful that the CEO is such a reasonable leader. From now on, I aim to pursue my goals without being held back by meaningless family ties.